Good morning, students. Today we want to study clauses. Now first let us see what is a clause. Often we see that in the sentence we join two ideas and the sentence is extended. So that sentence can be divided into two parts. For example, I am using a pen which is blue. Now here what have I done? This is the first idea. I am using a pen. And this is the second idea which is blue. So I have combined these two and the sentence is ready. So I can say that this sentence falls into two parts. There are two parts of the sentence. वाक्याचे दोन भाग होऊ शकतात. This is the first part and this is the second part. So this part of the sentence, see what are these? These are called clauses. Part याचाच अर्थ या अर्थाचाच शब्द आहे क्लॉज. पण हा पार्ट कशाचा आहे? सेंटेन्सचा पार्ट आहे. सो आय गिव्ह यू सेकंड एक्झाम्पल. English is a language which is used worldwide. Now here what have I done? I have used two ideas. One part of the sentence, English is a language. What more is given? Which is used worldwide. So, what is the difference between these two clauses? This is a clause which is a part of this sentence. Complete sentence is from English up to full stop. Complete sentence. Now what is the part of the sentence? English is a language. This is one part. And which is worldwide. This is the second part or second clause. Now what is the difference between the two? This is called main clause and this is called subordinate clause. Now why do we call it main clause? आपण याला मेन क्लॉज का म्हटलं? सपोज आपण एवढा क्लॉज काढून टाकला विच पासून फुल स्टॉप पर्यंत. सपोज वी कॅन्सल दिस. Read the sentence. English is a language. So the meaning is complete. When the clause tells you the main meaning of the sentence, it is independent, it is called main clause. Now think of this. समजा हे काढून टाकलं English is a language. The remaining sentence is which is used worldwide. What? We don't know. So this much part, which पासून worldwide पर्यंत याचा अर्थ तेव्हाच लागतो जेव्हा आपण इकडे बघतो. So this clause is the dependent clause or it is called the subordinate clause. Now these subordinate clauses, they are of three types. Adjective clause. Now see, I am not speaking of this sentence. I am speaking of general. There are so many sentences where we are using subordinate clauses. For example, I know what you need. English is a subject which some students find difficult. I will try so that you will be benefited. हे वाक्य कसे आहेत? याच्यामध्ये प्रत्येक वाक्यात 2 पार्ट्स आहेत वाक्याचे, म्हणजे 2 क्लॉजेस आहेत. सो these clauses they fall in 3 categories. It may be an adjective clause, which is also called a relative clause. The second type is adverb clause, which is of 8 types. And the third is noun clauses, which fall in 5 types or 5 categories. So, here is an attempt to give you some information about adjective clauses, adverb clauses and noun clauses. So, let's study them in details. We shall start with the simplest one, that is the adjective clause or the relative clause. So the first type, adjective clause. I met a worker who was very honest. Rose is a flower which is very attractive. So see, in the first sentence, I met a worker. This is the first part of the sentence or first clause. Who was very honest? This is the second clause. Now I met a worker. This is the main clause. And who up to honest? This is the subordinate clause. Now why is this clause called an adjective clause? For that, for some people, the word adjective must be very clear. आपल्याला जर adjective, adverb हेच समजलं नाही तर आपल्याला adjective clause कळू शकत नाही. What is an adjective? त्याच्यासाठी आपल्याला बघावं लागेल की what is a noun? Now a noun is the word which denotes a place or a person or a thing or an idea. Generally, place, person, thing, idea, they are indicated by a particular word, and that word is called a noun. And what is an adjective? An adjective tells you more about a noun. Adjective modifies a noun. Modifies means it tells you something more about a noun. For example, suppose this is a chalk. This is a chalk. Chalk is the noun. चॉक म्हटल्याबरोबर आपल्या डोळ्यासमोर काहीतरी विशिष्ट गोष्ट येते. चॉक म्हटल्यावर बोर्ड येत नाही. चॉक म्हटल्यावर फॅन येत नाही. चॉक म्हटल्यावर मदर शब्द आठवत नाही. चॉक म्हणजे चॉक मीन्स यू नो व्हॉट इज अ चॉक. नाउ चॉक इज अ नाउन. व्हाईट चॉक, देन व्हाईट इज द ऍडजेक्टिव्ह. मग ऍडजेक्टिव्ह हा फक्त एक शब्द आहे विच टेल्स यू मोर अबाउट द नाउन. Adjective clause, as we say clause, it is a group of words. So here see, I met a worker who was very honest. हे शब्द कोणाविषयी माहिती सांगतात? वर्कर विषयी. आणि वर्कर काय आहे? वर्कर is a noun. So this a clause which tells you more about the word worker, which is a noun, is called an adjective clause. So This is the adjective clause. It qualifies the noun. Here also it is better to write it qualifies a noun. Adjective qualifies a noun. So adjective clause qualifies the noun worker. In this context, it is the noun worker. Now the second example. Rose is a flower which is fragrant. Again, two parts of the sentence. Rose is a flower which is fragrant. Second part. This is independent clause. We call it main clause. And which is fragrant. This is the adjective clause. And what does it do? It tells you more about flower. काय fragrant है? Flower. So it qualifies the noun flower. And that's why it is called an adjective clause. So we see that the adjective clauses are connected to the main clause by which, that, who, or whose, like this. I saw a man who was very poor. Another example of adjective clause. So these are the simplest and the most widely used clauses when we talk or when we write, when we speak, when we describe something. Now let us turn to the second aspect, that is the adverb clause. Now what is an adverb? See, which adds to the verb is called an adverb in short. For example, suppose works. This is a verb. Work or works. How does a man work? Man works very hard. Man works very fast. Work smoothly. Skillfully. So what are these? These are the words which are telling you some more information about working. So what are these? These are all adverbs. Adverbs म्हणजे काय आपल्याला जर कळलं तर आपल्याला adverb clauses कळू शकतात. तर adverb काय करतं? आपल्याला verb विषयी माहिती सांगते. Any verb. She teaches nicely. Nicely is the adverb. Often it carries ly, but I cannot say that always it carries. For example, smoothly, skillfully, slowly, but fast is not having ly. Slowly but not fastly. It is fast. So many adverbs are there. We are to adverb clauses now. Now these adverb clauses, they are of many types in fact. First, adverb clause of place. I know where he lives. I know is the main clause. Where he lives. बघा मला काय माहित आहे तो कुठे राहतो. So the clause is joined by using where. This clause is joined to the main clause with the help of the word where. So this is the adverb clause of place. What does it do? It modifies the verb know. This is the one type of adverb clause. Now let us see second. Adverb clause of time. The bell rings when it is 7:10 a.m. So when it is 7:10, what does this indicate? It indicates time. So this is the main clause, the bell rings, and this is the adverb clause of time. And what does it do? It modifies the verb rings. It tells you more about this verb rings. So it is called this is called the adverb clause of time. It is joined by when. Number 3. Adverb clause of reason. See, reason म्हणजे कारण. So naturally it is joined by because or as. John didn't come because he is sick. So John didn't come. This is the main clause, and because he is sick, this is the adverb clause of reason. Modifies the verb didn't come and joined by because. So adverb clause of reason, it is joined to the principal clause. This is main, or just as we call it main clause, we can also say it is the principal clause. So this adverb clause of reason is joined using because, or it is also joined using as. Now we are to the fourth type of clauses, adverb clauses, that is the adverb clause of concession. It is also called adverb clause of supposition. And these clauses, they include though, although, or even if. With these words, they are joined to the main clause. For example, though the school is closed, teaching goes on. So see, teaching goes on. This is the means teaching is continuous. This is the main clause. And though the school is closed, this is the adverb clause. It is using though, adverb clause of concession. Let's take second example using although. should appear for the exams, although the system is changed. So see, the two clauses are students should appear for the exams, means test. This is the main clause. Although the system is changed or the system has changed, this is very important. System has changed because now you are having your test on Google Drive or testpost.com. So system of examination has changed. This is the adverb clause. The students should appear. They should appear for the exam. So regarding appearing for the exam, verb कुठला याच्यात? Appear. And this clause is telling you more about the verb appear. So it is called adverb clause of concession or supposition. Let's have the example with even if now. Now monsoon has started. Even if it rains, you should come. Now here, this is the main clause. You should come. Even if it rains, this is the subordinate clause, which is the adverb clause of concession. याला adverb clause का म्हणायचं? See, the verb is should come. This is the verb. You should come. तुम्ही आलं पाहिजे. पाऊस आला तरीही म्हणजे तुमच्या येण्याशी संबंधित आहे. And this is the verb. So this clause tells you more about the verb. जो verb विषयी सांगतो तो adverb clause. And so this is the adverb clause of concession or supposition. याला concession or supposition का म्हणतात? Because say here, if it is raining, generally what happens? People don't like to come. But though it rains, even if it rains, you should come. Contrast है, opposite है. So this is the fourth type of adverb clause. Now we shall study the fifth type of adverb clause, that is the adverb clause of comparison. You already studied the degrees of comparison and you find that they are using as, so as. So what are we doing with these words? We are comparing and they fall under this category, that is the adverb clause of comparison. For example, Marathi may not be as difficult as English. So here two clauses. Marathi, we see comparison in between Marathi and English. So Marathi may not be as difficult, and as English, you see here, this is not written, but is understood. So this is another clause. Subject and the verb. Subject and the verb. So this is one clause and this is the second clause. This is the main clause. This is the adverb clause of comparison. Gold is more valuable than silver is. Is may be written, is may not be written. Gold is more valuable, main clause, than silver. This is the adverb clause of comparison. In this, we compare two clauses. The next type, number 6, is adverb clause of purpose. Now, generally these clauses are using that or so that. He worked hard. He worked so that he would get more money. So he worked. This is the main clause, principal clause. So that he would get more money. This is the adverb clause of purpose, which shows the purpose, जो हेतू दाखवतो त्या वर्बचा. वर्ब कुठला आहे? वर्कड. का काम केलं? पैसे मिळावे. So this clause is giving you more information about the verb work. So it is called adverb clause of purpose. It can be having only one instead of so. Only that is also possible. For example, he don't sleep or sleep less. Lest you will lose marks. Now here, you will find that we are using this. We have seen so that one more conjunctive may be less. This was in fact used in Old English. Nowadays we use it very less. अर्थ काय आहे? कमी झोपा, नाही तर मार्क कमी मिळते. So this is the adverb clause of purpose. Modifying the verb sleep. So this is the sixth or the seventh type of adverb clause. Now only one or two remain. So adverb clause of purpose may be with that, so that, lest. Then we have one important remains, that is adverb clause of condition. We use it so often. Condition म्हणजे अट. What are we using for that? If or unless. So let's think of an example. If you come, I'll help. So this I'll help, this is the main clause. And if you come, this is the other clause of condition. Very easy. Condition म्हणजे अट. तू आला तर मी मदत करेन. And the use of if. Second example with unless. Grandpa cannot go out unless I help him. So see, two clauses. Grandpa can't go out, one clause joined with second clause unless I help him. The use is of the word unless. This is the main clause and this is the adverb clause of condition. का बरं म्हणतो आपण याला adverb clause of condition? It shows condition. मी मदत केली तर ग्रँडपा बाहेर जातील, नाहीतर नाही. So there is the condition and we use if or unless for construction of such a type of sentences. The next type is adverb clause of result. Now in adverb clause of result, we are using that or such or so. So or even so that or such and that. So let us see the example. We are speaking about adverb clause of result. Study more so that you will score better. So here study more, this is the main clause. So that you will score better, this is the adverb clause of result. This is the result of this. याचा हा result आहे. So it is called adverb clause of result. Here we can use only that also. One more example. They built in such a way that the building persisted for years. So see, they built in such a way that the building persisted for years. This is the result. ती बिल्डिंग अनेक वर्ष जशाला तशी राहिली. The work of building was like that. So this is the work. आणि हा रिझल्ट दाखवतोय. क्लॉज हा काय दाखवतोय? रिझल्ट दाखवतोय याचा. पहिल्या क्लॉज मधल्या ऍक्शनचा रिझल्ट आहे. And that's why it is called adverb clause of result. So here we almost finished with adverb clauses. A little more information. Look here students now. Here you are having in short a review of what we have learned up till now. This is the first adverb clause of time where the conjunctions are whenever, while, after, before, since, as. For giving example and so that this video should not be too big, I have curtailed some, but by using these you can have examples of adverb clause of time. Place by where or whereas, adverb clause of reason or cause with these words. Then purpose, that, in order that, so that or lest, this is Old English. Adverb clause of condition, as you already know, if, unless or whether. And be careful about this spelling. It is WHA. Then adverb clause of supposition, or it is also called adverb clause of concession, which uses though, although, or even if. Next is adverb clause of result. That, so. Now such, so or such may be present in the main clause. Then adverb clause of comparison. This comparison, in fact they are of two types. In one there is only comparison. For example, Ram is taller than Hari, or Ram is as tall as Hari, or Hari is as tall as Ram. These are adverb clause of comparison. But here we have seen that inch ke prop. And what is the moral? As you sow, so you reap. For example, as you sow, so you reap. जसं काम केलं तसं तुम्हाला फळ मिळेल. Now here what we are using? As and so. So this is the second type of adverb clause of comparison, and it is also called adverb clause of manner. So these are the 8 types of adverb clauses. These are the conjunctions. We have seen earlier adjective clauses. These are the adverb clauses. And now we shall see the noun clauses.